No, you gotta stay with me, Lenny. Somebody'd shoot you for a coyote if you was by yourself. George, tell me like you done before. Tell you what? About the rabbits. George snapped. You ain't gonna put nothing on over me. Lenny pleaded. Come on, George. Tell me, please, George, like you done before, about the rabbits. Well, you get a kick out of that, don't you? All right, I'll tell you. And then we'll eat our supper. George's voice became deeper. He repeated his words rhythmically as though he had said them many times before. Guys like us that work on ranches and are the loneliest guys in the world. They got no family. They got no belongings. They don't belong no place. They come to a ranch and work up a stake, and then they go into town and blow their stake, and the first thing you know, they're pounding till their tail is scammed some on other ranch. They ain't got nothing to look ahead to. Lenny was delighted. That's it. Now tell how it is with us. Tell 'em, George. Tell how it is with us. George went on. With us, it ain't like that. We got a future. We got somebody to talk to that gives a damn about us. We don't have to sit in no bar room blowing in our jack just because we got no place else to go. If there are other guys there, if them other guys get in jail, they can rot for all on anybody gives a damn. But not us. Lenny broke in. But not us. And why? Because I got you to look after me, and you got me to look after you, and that's why. Go on now, George. Go on. You got it by heart, don't you? You can do it yourself. No, I forget some of the things. Tell about how it's gonna be. Okay. Someday we're gonna get the jack together, and we're gonna have a little house and a couple acres and a cow, and some pigs, and live off the fat of the land. Lenny shouted. And have rabbits? Go on, George. Tell about what we're going to have in the garden, and about all the rabbits in the cages, and about the rain and the water and the stove, and how the thick of the cream and the milk leaves, how you can dry and cut it out. Tell 'em, George. Tell it. Why don't you do it yourself? You know all about it. No, you tell it. You tell it, George. Go on. How can I tend the rabbits? Tell 'em how I get to tend 'em. Well, said George, we'll have a big vegetable patch, and rabbit hutch, and chickens. And when it rains in the winter, we'll just say the hell with it and go to work. And we'll build up a fire in the stove and sit around and listen to the rain coming down on the roof. Nuts. He took out his pocket knife. I ain't got no time for no more. Forget this, Lenny. He drove his knife through the top of one lime bean can and then kept going. Passed through the line of the bean cans. It continued. Then he opened the second can. From his side pocket he brought out 2 spoons and passed one of them to Lenny. And the 2 boys began their meal.
They're recording a show next door, so you can just bring this down. You can bring the music right down. Sorry. She can hear you through the walls.
All right.
They're trying to record a show. That's all.
Sorry.
It's very good. You've been rehearsing that all week.
Obviously not.
Sounds good.
Thanks.